Hello there, my name is Junior Torres Gonzalez. Today I will be showing you the application that I built for this course. The application is a management application. I designed this application to help resident assistants, RAs, and the residence life office of from universities to manage the check-in process, the room assignments, and the resident information in a student housing environment. So let's begin with showing you the interface of the application. So this is the home page for any user that is not logged in to our application. They're gonna see this main page. They're gonna see the two buttons in the right up in the right corner, and as we can see, we have a form to log in to the application, and we also have a register form. So let's start by registering a new user. Let's call this student one. So let's pick a password for this one, and let's say his student ID is this one. So move in the date, it will be today. So and we click on register now. After we register, we can see this message on top of the form that says registration successful. Please log in. So after we register a new user, the application redirect the users to the login page to be able to log in. So we use the username that we register in our registration form and our password, and we can log in. So in this view, we have the resident view. They only have like permission to see like their information, their email, student ID, moving date, and the room that they are assigned to. And we are gonna see the view for the arrays now. So we log out and we go to login. I already have this array created on my system, and let's put the password. So this is the array dashboard. Right now we can see here the user that we just created, we just registered into it, and we have this table where we have columns where we have the actions that the array can complete. This new student is pending to check in. If we click on check in and we update the status, this student become checked in. So the array dashboard also have the rooms. Like right now we have these rooms created into the system. We can create more. I'll show you later how to create the rooms. We also have a tab where we are gonna have the rooms. Please notice this a column on the right that says action. They don't have like they are not available to erase to do any actions over the rooms, and they also have stats. Um, right now we have pending to check in on yellow and check in students on green, and we also have the room occupancy right now. So we have available 4 rooms out of the 6 that we have. So this is basically the view of the array. And we also have a super user for this application. We can customize the super user. Well, and let's log in to show you the functionalities of the super user. So this dashboard is different to the array dashboard. In this one, we can delete users. We can update the user, the roles of the user. We can see we have a only one array, and we can also deactivate the users. If we deactivate the users, they are not able to log in to our application anymore. So we also have the option to assign room. So let's do that with one. So when we click on assign room, we are gonna get our resident, and we can also assign them into one of these available room. For example, we can let's choose the number 14, which is a double room. We assign him to a room, and we notice that he is already assigned into a room. If we go to room list, we're gonna see that he is already uh, we can see him as a occupant of that room right now. And we see the status of the room, which is a one half. Which means that we are missing one person in that room, and we have the option to add another occupant to the room. We can edit the room, we can delete the room as well. So let's see, let's delete number five. Let's edit number five. If we want to make it single and we save changes, we're gonna see the room is now a single type room. We can also delete them. We get this message to a confirmation message. We click on just delete, and we are not gonna see the room anymore. We also have the option to add a new room. We click the number of the room, let's say for example 50, a room type, single, capacity of course one, and we click on add room, and we are gonna see our next our the room that we just created. So in this table we can see the rooms are organized by or sort by room number. So this is also something helpful to keep like an order in our tables. And we also have the stats right here. So we can see like the rooms that we had are we have three rooms occupied and three rooms available right now out of the six that we have. We also have in this admin dashboard we can and assign a room. So for example, if I want to say that I don't want this resident in this room anymore, we just need to click on this button that says an assigned room. And when we click them, so we can see that this user doesn't have a room anymore. So let's see Juan. Let's make Juan. Let's deactivate Juan for a second, and we're gonna notice that we cannot log into their profile anymore. So let's log out. Let's use Juan. We plug in the password, and we see that login failed. Please check your credentials. So let's activate Juan again, and let's make him an array. So we go here, we activate Juan, and we make Juan an array. We click on update, and he become an array. So let's log out. Let's log in into his profile, and we're gonna see that he has access to the array dashboard now. And this is pretty much it. We have in this application the different type of users, and we also have the CRUD where we can create a new users. We can also delete rooms. We can create new rooms. We can modify users, and we can update information, and basically look like the super user can do everything into the system. They can see stats. They can create rooms. They can add rooms. They can change the roles of the users, which is great for our application. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much.